Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the for NBA fans. Early season games are so entertaining to watch, Graham. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA,
the Suns will go for a different look here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Jackson comes in for Durant. Allen, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Jones in for Booker. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Edwards out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the point. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history.
well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Man, showing some terrific range. Beal's got 5 points.
Now there's the scorer mindset Beal's known for. Just catch and fire.
Pass to Gordon. Takes a 3. Richards pulls it in. Suns trail by 14. Allen finds Jackson. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. It's Beal on the wing. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Allen. 4-3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jones against Gordon. Now here's Oubre. Back to Gordon. Outside Oubre. Here's Grimes from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Beal. Pass to Jackson. Back to Beal. On the wing, Jones. And here's Jackson. The Suns need to get off a shot. Releases. And Beal gets it to go on the assist by MP. He has 7.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And there's a pick. Gordon against Jones. Here's Embiid. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Suns trail by 9. Pass to Beal. Another one falls for Phoenix.
The smooth shooting mechanics of Beal on full display, knocking down that J.
And here's Gordon. No points so far. Going inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Embiid misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Allen finds MP. Pass to Richards. Now MP. To the inside. Here's Jones. It's deflected. Here's Grimes. Hounded. Okay, look out.
Man.
Wow. Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Beal to pass to Allen. Here's Jackson. Back to Allen. Over Edwards. And it's Phoenix with another.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Gordon. 7-point differential. Pass to Oubre. Embiid a screen on Jackson. Here's Oubre. Embiid with it. The rebound by Allen. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league. So just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. And he gets the bucket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Sixers lead by 5. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Beal finds MP. Now here's Jones. Back to Jackson. Allen on the wing. Jackson outside. Pass to Jones. Back to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Jackson. Jones has got 5 points.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Screen by Embiid. And here's Oubre from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Jackson, pass to Allen. Shoots over Oubre. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Oubre on the wing. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Oubre's got 9 points in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Richards. Dunn comes in for Allen. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Morris in for Jones. MP, the pass to Booker. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dunn's got his second basket.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Here's McCain. Booker defending. Oh, denied by Durant. Morris for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Jackson's got his 9th assist of the game now. Here's Yabusele. Back to Maxey. On the take. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Dunn. Now MP. He had 28 points in the win against Portland.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game. Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Pass to McCain. They double him with MP. 3-pointer Embiid. The rebound by Jackson.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's George, defended by Dunn. The Sixers again can't hit. The Suns lead by 5. Morris passes to MP. The shot no good. George feels it out a bit. Knocks down the triple. George has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer. And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
For three, Maxey. The rebound by Devin Booker.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Back to MP. Here's Booker. And that one's on target from the wing. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Morris. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. Right side, Maxey. George, a screen on Booker. For three, Maxey. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. For three, Booker. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
The Suns' shooting is around 55% so far. Durant finds MP. Maxey against Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges. Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Durant, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Suns on D. It's a 5-point game. Right side, Maxey. He gets it in there. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Outside Booker from the high post. And another basket for Phoenix.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
With the step back. Back to Maxey. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Unselfish play by Maxey. He's learned to get his teammates involved.
Here's MP. MP battles him inside.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Maxey. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Durant way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Looking at Philadelphia, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached.
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands. they've had the hot hand from deep. So I'm giving these guys.
And that's a wrap on.
And if you're just joining us, we play. He's checked in for the Suns. Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to MP. Outside Booker. Back to MP. Now Beal. Inside. MP right through him.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
The Sixers lead by 10. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with MP, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that. And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
To the paint. Rebound by the 76ers. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Yep, that one goes. Maxi's got 41.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Durant. Back to MP. Booker with it. And here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Plumlee passes to MP. Booker for 3, and another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Embiid. And here is Maxey. Booker defending. Maxey against Booker. To the middle. Yabusele. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
When you defend Maxey in that action, you want to get the ball out of his hands, but Tyrese makes them pay.
Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Now here's Maxey. And he's got 41 now. Enough on that one as it misses.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Back to Booker. The 3 ball. And the Suns get another 3.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's McCain. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Ahead. Pass to Grimes.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Off target from outside. Suns trail by 8. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with dominant guy, then he became the sole star on his team, and now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Here's Durant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Durant's got 10.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars, and then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
Some changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Allen comes in for Durant. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Devin Booker.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Jones. Jackson surveying the D. Allen on the wing. Back to Jackson. Now Jones. Puts up a deep three. Here's Richards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Down low. Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense. Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Maxey. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Allen on the wing. Releases from 15. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Allen's got 11 points. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. 7 3-pointers so far. He is completely... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then it's Kyle Lowry. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Out to the wing. Back to MP. Pass to Richards. Here's Dunn. MP outside. Left side Booker. Back to MP. For 3, Allen. The rebound by Lowry.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board. Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Jackson. Oh, MP with the hammer.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Lowry, good.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
They get it back. Here's Richards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Embiid. To the inside. The jump hook. The shot misses. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. To the paint. MP capitalizing in close.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Lowry surveys the D. Up top, Embiid. Inside, here's Oubre. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
For 3, Allen. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Pass to Oubre. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
And Allen gets it to go.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Oubre, Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 7 tonight. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Jackson gets the bucket.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
76ers trail by 4. Lowry, the pass to Oubre, and he taps it home with authority.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. It's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Lowry with it. Embiid from outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Booker, the pass to Jackson. To the inside. Back to Dunn. MP outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's Booker on the wing. The 3 is up. Offensive board. This one for 3. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Pass to Oubre. Takes the 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And here's Richards. Allen on the wing. Outside Booker. Now here's MP. He's covered by Oubre. Richards with it. Jackson outside. Now Booker. 3-pointer. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
To the middle. Looking to win the run. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And just a shrewd pass by Lowry. He has a gift for seeing what's happening on the floor and finding shooters.
Richards, the pass to Allen. Down low. Here's Jackson. Pass to Booker. Jackson outside. Back to Booker. Over Lowry. And Booker the bucket on the assist by MP. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Lowry, the pass to Embiid. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here's Jackson. Right side Booker. Back to Jackson. Pass to Allen. Now here's MP. And here's Booker. There's the triple. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Booker's got 37.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3 points.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up for Richard Jefferson.
Sometimes the Heat seem to always be in that area of making a big move, thinking about it. substitution here for Phoenix. Jackson, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. Grayson Allen's checked in for Dunn. And Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
On the floor for Miami. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Mitchell is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Jones against Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
There's a guy who just stays active all the time. Dan Adebayo.
The Heat making a switch here. Hero's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Allen right side. MP passes to Jones. Back to Jackson. It's hauled in by Hero.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Miami leading by 12. Now, Hero. 6 points for him. To the paint. Here's MP. That one doesn't go. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
On the court for the Heat, Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the 5. So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Let's get an update on Devin Booker. What's the status, David?
Hey guys, I got an update from the Suns' head athletic trainer. And guys, he told me that it appears to be a pinched nerve in his back. This is certainly not the way they wanted to begin the season. I guess it's never too early to start tinkering with the lineup. Guys?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
MP outside. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. There's Beal with the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Hero passes to Jovic. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
Suns trail by 7. Pass to Jones. Outside Jackson. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Jackson. And here is Beal. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Led by as many as 14 points and finished off by Anderson.
You could just see Anderson there looking to jam it.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. Well, here we're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a 3rd hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with it?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Jovic, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Oh, get up, MP! Woo.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Pass to Jovic. Outside, Hero. Over Beal. Hero, no good. The Suns have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Down low, here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Back to Beal. MP looking around. O'Neal on the wing. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Miami leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. And that one drops. Mitchell's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Jones. And a new group in for the Heat. Ware's checked in. Bam Adebayo comes in for Anderson. Wiggins is checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Davion Mitchell. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Burks can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. To the inside. Here's MP, and the dunk by Jackson.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Ware. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. We take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Dunn with it. KD on the wing. Now, here's MP. From the arc. Dunn misses. Miami trailing. Wiggins passes to Ware. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Booker the bounce pass. MP passes to Allen. And here's Booker. Back to Jackson. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations. And you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to media.
Oh, you framed that so well.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
On the wing, Wiggins. Dunn covering. Ware rips it home after the terrific move.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Back to Booker. Pass to Dunn. Durant kicks to Booker. Here's MP. Dunn outside. Allen for the three. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got 11 points.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Jackson, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Grayson Allen. And Miami with a change here, too. Mitchell's checked in.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Durant. Back to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's Dunn in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his third assist on the night. Now Burks. Back to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Ware. Count that one as his seventh make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And that one's good. Beal.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Sean stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Jackson kicks to Durant. Pass to Booker. MP outside. Back to Booker. Over Mitchell. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Adebayo. Great D that time from Durant. And so it's MP making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
It is a wonderful night for basketball. And a wonderful... You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toys.
That is more than enough.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half and every night from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Steve?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. The forwards, Allen and Durant. Bradley Beal is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's MP in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
To the middle, here's Adebayo. Phoenix grabs the miss. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
They got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
Well, Robinson just knows who he is, which is a volume three-point shooter who can help space the floor.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, give him credit. Offensively, Bam has been fighting hard, really taking it at the defense.
Here's Jackson. MP gets the job done inside.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Robinson. The three. It's hauled in by the Suns. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Jackson. Outside, Jones. MP with it. 24 points for him. There's Beal with the 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead. Here's Mitchell. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing up. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the floor for Miami, Hero out there with Mitchell. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the 5 down low. Here's Jackson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 7 from outside the arc. And here's Hero. That's good on the assist by Robinson.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
Allen dishes to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Booker. Back to Jackson. Allen passes to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Now, here is O'Neal. And the 3 ball is good.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. And here is Mitchell. Anderson passes to Hero. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix leading by 7. Jackson kicks to Dunn. Jackson dishes to Booker. Pass to Dunn. And here's Jackson. He's covered by Hero. MP against Hero. Back to Booker from past the arc. The rebound by Anderson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to MP. Pass to Dunn. Stolen away. In transition, here comes Miami. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket for Mitchell.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Hero, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And Booker kicks to MP. Pass to Dunn. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Now, here is O'Neal. Guarded by Robinson. Allen, that's good.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
The Suns making a change here. Jones is checked in. Alec Burks checked in for the Heat. Hero passes to Anderson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And sometimes you forget how long Anderson is. Possessing a 7'2" wingspan, it makes him a problem inside.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now Hero takes a three. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to O'Neal, back to MP. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by MP. O'Neal's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Anderson with the screen for Hero. Outside Robinson, back to Burks. Over Booker. Burks can't get it to go. And so is Jones. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Back to Jackson. Right through contact. MP.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the inside. Here's Jovic. Defended by Booker. Robinson for 3. Here's Jovic. Outside for Robinson. Anderson passes to Burks. Down low. The Heat need to get a shot off. And again, it's the Heat missing. Suns on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. No good from Booker.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Back to Hero. Fires the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Hero's got 10 points here in the second half.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, a different story.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Jovic. Now here is Robinson. There's Hero with the 3. And it's MP with the rebound. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's Dunn, guarded by Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson passes to O'Neal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trail by 13. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for... So it's the Suns winning easily here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy.